Welcome back to Faith in the Journey. Hey, it's Denisha, your faith, forgiveness, and transformation coach. When everyone is telling you to have faith, I am determined to tell you how. In this video, we are going to discuss how to navigate difficult decisions because let's be real, sometimes it's hard knowing the right thing to do at the right time. Have you ever been faced with a difficult decision and you just didn't know what to do? Wanted to be in God's will, but didn't know if the door that was opened by God? Have you ever felt a door closing, but didn't know if you should fight to keep it open or not? These are questions that we've all asked ourselves at some point or another. And I've been there one too many times. And every time, whether I could hear the Lord directing me clearly or not, doing this one thing never failed to guide me into making the right decision. That one thing is consulting the vision that God has shown me. You see, vision has the ability to decide for you what needs to be done, even if it's a decision that your flesh doesn't want to make. With that being said, let's take a look at two of the mistakes that we make when it comes to making decisions that align with the vision that God has for our life. Mistake number one, we allow our flesh to lead us. When we look at the parable of the sower in Luke chapter 8, 11 to 14, worries of this life, cares of the world causes the enemy to distract us and to throw us off course. This is when we are being led by fear, led by doubt, led by insecurity, led by pride, led by the worries and cares of the natural man, but we are not led by the Spirit of God. Here's mistake number two. We put more faith in the known than the unknown. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, and that hope is something that you can't control. All you can do is hope for it. This is what the word of the Lord tells us. It also tells us that faith is the evidence of things not seen. The real measure of your faith is exposed in the unknown things, the things you can't control. Sometimes we make decisions with our flesh, decisions that allows us to control the outcome, because at least that way we know what the outcome would be. That's the control side of us, as opposed to trusting God in the unknown. Here's the hard truth. Familiarity is the culprit of stagnation. And when we stick to what's familiar, we are doing that because it's comfortable, because it's what we can control. But if we want to break free from stagnation, then we must get rid of the spirit of familiarity. With that being said, let's discuss some of the practical applications that we can put into place. Number one, write the vision and make it plain so that when the time comes to make difficult decisions, you can consult the vision for your life. Write the vision. Write the vision based on what God has already revealed to you and what you desire that is in alignment with His will and His word for your life. Many are the plans of a man, but it is the Lord's will that will prevail. Number two, the next time you have a difficult decision to make, ask yourself this question. Will this decision take me closer to my vision or further away from it? Will it take you closer to God or further away from Him? Here's a pro tip. If you find yourself justifying your answer, then you are probably leaning into the wrong decision. a decision that would please your flesh more than it would please God. And that is a marker. I need you to remember that the Holy Spirit is the GPS to the promises that God has for you. If you follow his leading and obey his instructions, you are guaranteed to live a life you could only dream of. Now, I just gave you the information that has the ability to change the trajectory of your life, just as it has changed the lives of many of the women inside of the Led by the Spirit 365 community. How? Because information plus application equals transformation, and knowledge produces fruit. If you need help walking out the application part, then I'm going to ask you to join us. Join us in the next 30-day prayer and deliverance challenge, or the Led by the Spirit 365 community, where women are breaking through years of stagnation and delay and walking into every promise that the Lord has made them. That's it for now. Always remember, have faith in the journey. Bye.